These are the headline news for tonight. Sarawak plans to build a new international airport. 3 landmark CCS projects to be signed this year. Sarawak generates 4.798 billion ringgit in revenue as of 31st March this year. MS63, environmental autonomy transferred in phases. Sarawak does not impose land tax on all residential types and agricultural users under 100 acres. Good evening. The Sarawak government plans to develop a new international airport in an effort to become a regional aviation hub for Asian countries. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg said this is part of the Sarawak government's plan to support the growing aviation industry in the state. He noted that this plan is also intended to accommodate the increasing traffic at Kuching International Airport KIA.
Moreover, with the takeover of Maswings, Sarawak is poised to become another aviation regional hub for ASEAN. In this regard, we are planning to develop a new international airport in Kuching to support the growing aviation industry in Sarawak. Supported by a regulatory framework that promotes transparency, our ports and airports are vital drivers of regional development and global economic integration.
He made these remarks during his winding-up speech at the 19th Sarawak State Legislative Assembly Dun session on Wednesday. Meanwhile, speaking to reporters afterward, the Premier of Sarawak informed that the new international airport will be developed in Kuching, but its location will be announced later once it is identified. He mentioned that the Sarawak government will discuss with Malaysia Airport Holdings Berhad, MAHB, whether they want to collaborate with the state government to develop the new airport.
Kita akan kenal pasti akan diumumkan dah kelak. Okay. Tapi dananya daripada kerajaan negeri sepenuhnya kita akan berbincang dulu dengan pihak MAB sama ada MAB menjadi rakan kongsi untuk membangunkan lapangan terbang ini kerana ia bergantung kepada keupayaan dana. Mungkin kita akan bangunkan bersama dengan MAB untuk bangunan airport ini.
Furthermore, he added that if the plans is implemented, the existing KIA may be converted into a private airport. 3 landmark carbon capture and storage CCS projects will be signed this year, further enhancing the carbon capture, utilization and storage CCUS sector of Sarawak. According to Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg, the projects involve the Kasawari M1 project, the Lang Lebah Golok project, and the storage of industrial carbon dioxide CO2 emission M3 project. In this regard, the Sarawak Premier gave his assurance that the Sarawak government has developed the necessary legal and regulatory framework for the CCS sector to safeguard the rights and environmental safety of Sarawak.
I would like to assure this August House that the Sarawak government has developed the necessary legal and regulatory framework for the CCS sector to safeguard the rights and environmental safety of Sarawak. All companies wanting to develop and operate CCS in Sarawak must comply to our legal and regulatory framework, including the requirement of Environmental Impact Assessment EIA.
He said this during his winding-up speech at the 19th Sarawak State Legislative Assembly Dun session on Wednesday. Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari added, according to the CCUS Market Global Opportunity Analysis and Industry Forecast 2023 until 2032, the global CCS market presents a compelling opportunity with a projected compound annual growth rate of 13.3%. Therefore, he urged for Sarawakian companies to capitalize on this nascent market to develop their expertise in this field, thus establishing themselves as a leader in upcoming regional CCS projects. Meanwhile, he said that the Sarawak's oil and gas sector, bolstered by CCUS activities, is projected to surpass 60 billion ringgit in GDP contribution by 2030. The Sarawak government has successfully generated 4.798 billion ringgit in revenue as of 31st March, equivalent to 38% of the projected 12.749 billion ringgit revenue for 2024. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Ahmad Douglas Uga Embas said this revenue collection is contributed by 9 main sources in Sarawak.
1. State sales tax, Ringgit Malaysia 1.462 billion. Number 2, cash compensation in lieu of oil and gas right of Ringgit Malaysia 1.234 billion. Number 3, dividend of Ringgit Malaysia 1.303 billion, particularly from state investment in MLNG group of companies. 4, raw water royalty of Ringgit Malaysia 162 million.
He made these remarks during his winding-up speech at the 19th Sarawak State Legislative Assembly Dun session on Wednesday. The Second Minister for Finance and New Economy added that the other sectors contributing to this revenue include interest incoming amounting to 304 million ringgit, forestry receipts of 61 million ringgit, land premiums of 31 million grants, and reimbursement from the federal government totaling 24 million ringgit, and other sources amounting to 217 million ringgit. Based on the total collection performance of 31st March, Dato' Ahmad Douglas Uga is confident that Sarawak can achieve its projected revenue target, provided there are no global obstacles that could affect the oil and gas market. The process of transferring environmental autonomy under the Malaysia Agreement 1963 MA63 will be carried out in phases. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan announced that in the first phase, the Sarawak government aims to take over governance powers related to scheduled waste management starting in 2025.
Manakala aspek pengurusan effluent industri, kawalan kualiti udara dan pengurusan IAE akan diambil alih pada fasa berikutnya. Bagi memperkasakan pelaksanaan Transfer of Autonomy on Environment under Malaysia Agreements 1963, satu rangka kerja pelaksanaan telah disediakan dan diperaku oleh Lembaga NRB pada 2 Ogos 2023.
He made these remarks during his winding-up speech for his ministry at 19th Sarawak State Legislative Assembly Dun session on Wednesday. Additionally, Dato' Amar Awang Tengah mentioned that from a legal standpoint, the Sarawak government is in the process of amending the Sarawak Natural Resources and Environment Ordinance, Chapter 84 Sarawak Laws 1958. He noted that this includes adding relevant provisions to serve as the legal basis for NREB to assume comprehensive environmental autonomy from the federal government. Sarawak is the only region in Malaysia that does not impose land tax on all types of residential users, such as bungalows, semi-detached houses, terraces, apartments, flats, and agricultural land under 100 acres. Sarawak Deputy Premier and Second Minister for Natural Resources and Urban Development, Dato' Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan stated that the land titles for these users are the most frequently registered and owned by the people of Sarawak.
Kerajaan melalui Jabatan Tanah dan Survey telah dan akan terus memberi penerangan kepada pemilik tanah yang terlibat berkenaan dengan kadar simakan cukai tanah. Kita akan terus memberi penerangan kepada mereka yang terlibat berhubung dengan kadar simakan cukai tanah dan kadar premium bagi berlanjutan hak milik tanah. Maklumat ini juga boleh diperoleh di laman sesawang Jabatan Tanah dan Survey dan aplikasi mobile lasis.
He made this remark during his winding-up speech for his ministry at the 19th Sarawak State Legislative Assembly Dun sessions on Wednesday. He added that the new land tax rates have been effect since January 1st, 2023, with official notification to landowners made through a gazette dated June 30th, 2022.
Simakan cukai tanah ini adalah selaras dengan peruntukan Seksyen 30, bracket 5, Kanun Tanah Sarawak yang membenarkan semakan cukai tanah dibuat setiap 10 tahun. Kadar cukai tanah lama telah digunakan pakai sejak 1994, iaitu 30 tahun yang lepas. Penentuan kadar cukai baharu tersebut dibuat setelah kajian terperinci, termasuklah perbandingan amalan kadar cukai tanah yang dilaksanakan di negeri-negeri lain di Malaysia. Semakan cukai tanah ini juga dilaksanakan bagi memastikan ia selari dengan kadar kenaikan nilai pasaran hartanah.
And that's the English edition with me, Stephanie Jores. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. Ending tonight's bulletin, let us all look forward to and enliven the 21st Sukma Sarawak 2024 Games this upcoming August. #Sarawak Informasi Rakyat and have a good night.